Welcome.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
This is Tito Santana, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Arriba!
And welcome back, everybody. Thanks to our sponsors, the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore, Englishtown Flea Market, Blue Building, booths 46 through 48. They are there every weekend from 8 till 3 p.m. 2K Pro Wrestling, Warriors of Wrestling at warriorsofwrestling.com. Episdode's Pizza and Pasta of Matawan and Manasquan, New Jersey, and of course the Keyport Print Shop. So, let's get into some Royal Rumble rumors. Say that fast a couple times. Some possible rumored entrants for the WWE's upcoming Royal Rumble. Shinsuke Nakamura, I don't see that happening because he is the current champion of NXT. And if another one of the rumored guys of Samoa Joe is in it, it doesn't make sense when you just took your top two superstars and your last two champions from NXT and you put them in the Royal Rumble. I just don't see that happening. If anybody, I think it would be Samoa Joe. One of them that's been rumored is Shelton Benjamin, who was there in the early 2000s, released by the WWE in 2010. But he's been back, and he's been doing some promos, and he hasn't been officially back in the ring, but that could be a perfect time for him to make his re-debut. Nia Jax, she's monster, absolute monster. She could be one of those people, one of those females like the likes of Chyna, Karma, or Beth Phoenix, who saw time in the Royal Rumble. The largely built superstar can easily match up against probably 25 to 30% of who will be in the Royal Rumble. So we'll have to see how that goes. Let's see. Gilbert, of course, now with this whole storyline of Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, would be a better way to see Paul Heyman be able to distract Goldberg by paying to get Gilbert in the Royal Rumble. Enough distraction where maybe Brock Lesnar can then eliminate Goldberg, setting up, of course, their WrestleMania rematch. I don't see anything major happening this Monday and Tuesday with Raw and SmackDown Live, respectively, of any major physical confrontation between Lesnar and Goldberg, even though they're both supposed to be on the show. But this could be an easy way to spark that WrestleMania rematch is by involving Gilbert. And rumor has it, from inside sources that I've talked to, Gilbert has been getting into shape and he has been working out a lot because WWE has some sort of future plans for him. This might be it. So look out for Gilbert to be somehow involved in the Royal Rumble. How about Triple H? He's always looking to get back in the ring and keep that ego going. Is it time maybe Triple H comes in again, maybe 28, 29, number 30, and gets himself in the middle of another championship run? Maybe he's the one that eliminates Lesnar. Maybe Seth Rollins is there. You never know. Maybe all three members of the Shield take care of Triple H. You never know what could happen here, but, you know, it's never outside that Triple H might be in the Royal Rumble. How about the return of Wade Barrett? He's been rumored to be coming back, especially with this all this thing going on in London with the UK Championship. It was he did an appearance on TalkSport, Gorilla Position podcast in London in December, and also on the show with Finn Balor and Bayley. And they talked about the fact that he said that he was not completely out of returning to the WWE, and it said it would be possible that he could be an entrant in the Royal Rumble 2017. Of course, he didn't say that definitely, but the aforementioned Samoa Joe, who just lost his NXT championship to Nakamura, so it could easily see him the time to step up into the WWE. I don't know if this could, if not that this could happen. It's a matter of, I think, if he wants this to happen. Reports were that Samoa Joe was very happy at NXT because of the work schedule and the workload, and he was able to stay with his family and not have to travel constantly. Obviously, if you're in the Royal, you get booed, you go from NXT into the Royal Rumble, it's usually that is your promotion, per se, into the WWE. And that means you're going to have to start that crazy traveling schedule. And I know in the past it's something he said he did not want. It was also something, there was a reason why it took him so long to get to WWE, because the traveling schedule for TNA was just so much more lax, and he was able to stay with his family. But let's see what the two-time NXT champion has for his future, so we'll see. And how about Shaquille O'Neal? Pictures out there showing that the Big Show has been trolling Shaq on his Twitter, showing Shaq that he's been nonstop in the gym, in physical shape, first time in 20 years under the 400-pound mark, and actually showing a six-pack, a giant six-pack. And will Shaquille O'Neal answer the call? Will he be in the Royal Rumble? Will the two 7-footers head it off? Or will it be just another little gimmick where the both of them go at it and 2 or 3 people flip them both out of the ring, and that was, a 30-second feud? So, who do you think is going to be a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble? Was Kevin Nash return again? Maybe Scott Hall? How about DDP? We know it's not going to be one of the Dudleys. So who do you think it's going to be? Shoot us a tweet at Damage365 Radio, or the comment of this show, or on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Damage365, and tell us who you think the surprise entrant or entrants are going to be in the WWE Royal Rumble. And if your guy is correct, we'll send you a prize. If your guy is picked and appears at the Royal Rumble, we will send you an autographed item. So it's a no-lose situation, folks. Hit your Twitter, hit to Facebook, take 10 seconds, let us know who you think the surprise entrant or entrants will be in the WWE Royal Rumble. Please, no more than 3 guesses. And if your guy or guys are selected or in the Royal Rumble, you will get a free autographed item from Damage 365 Promotions. So, no lose situation there. Of course, that contest excludes Damage 365 Promotions, Damage 365 Radio, sponsors, and affiliates of the show. So, if you're a wrestling promotion or a promoter or work for Damage 365 Radio or Promotions, you're not eligible for this contest. So it's for the fans. So come on, fans. At Damage 365 Radio on Twitter, Facebook.com/Damage 365, or comment on the link on your Facebook page of this show your 3 possible entrants of the 2017 Royal Rumble. And if any of your guys are chosen and appear in the Royal Rumble, you will win a free autographed item. So you cannot, no lose situation right there. Okay, moving on. Rumored WWE Hall of Famers this year, class of 2017, of course, the night before WrestleMania. Let's see. Joe Bellini, you are a very disturbing young man. Jimmy Snuka is not going to appear at the Royal Rumble. I think I should take a prize away from you for saying that. But anyway, with all this UK championship going on and the newly crowned champion today, it's only fitting that William Regal is rumored to be going into the Hall of Fame this year. Who's been a pillar at NXT, one of the trainers, absolutely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He's been around this business a long time, whether it was WWE or WCW or in the UK itself. How about this name, Christian? Is Christian a Hall of Famer? See, I'm like one of these guys that think Christian is a borderline Hall of Famer. I think Edge helped make Christian's career. Would it be great to be alongside his buddy Edge? Yeah, probably. I mean, he's been in promotions as WWE and TNA, but he, other than the tag team ranks, he never really had that big, long push and illustrious run that some guys like CM Punk had, or Hogan, or any of those guys. So, and it wasn't like he was like the ideal heel. You know, he was a comedian. He kind of played his whole career on jokes, and you know, he was a numerous time Intercontinental Champion. But back then, everybody was a numerous time Intercontinental Champion. So that belt had no meaning for about 15 years. So I can't even put that as an accolade because it's not even. But he's a borderline Hall of Famer. Do I think he deserves to be in it now? No, I don't. I think there's lots of other guys that belong in the Hall of Fame before him. But if he makes it, congratulations. What are you going to do? Diamond Dallas Page, the man that most will say was solely responsible for Scott Hall and Jake the Snake Roberts, two Hall of Famers, still being alive to this day. And if that alone, for your outside contributions to the business, doesn't get you into the Hall of Fame, his wrestling career was good enough as well. Multiple time world champion, a mainstay with WCW, a very popular superstar, and congratulations to DDP. A man who should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago. One of the greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time. Ravishing Rick Rude. A man that was a U.S. champion. An Intercontinental Champion when it meant something. The ultimate heel. Numerous runs with top superstars like the Ultimate Warrior and Jake the Snake Roberts. A member of the Heenan family. An absolute stud in the ring. Congratulations, Ravishing Rick Rude. Let's see. Moving on. How about Fred Ottman and John Tenta, better known as Typhoon and Earthquake, respectively, collectively known as the Natural Disasters. Ottman also known as Tugboat and the Shockmaster, that ultimate WCW fail. But they will always be known as the Natural Disasters. Remember when Earthquake came on the scene? He was brought into the ring by Dino Bravo and Jimmy Hart, and they wanted to do the push-up competition with the Ultimate Warrior, and this huge, nearly 400-pound man was sitting on the back of Bravo while he did push-ups, and then Ultimate Warrior got down and they got ready to do some push-ups, and Earthquake just squashed the Ultimate Warrior, and then not too long after that, Earthquake was officially in the ring, and Yeah, he was definitely a monster. But man, a guy his size that can move.